there is an optionality value that people are now giving to businesses which were always a part of the main business, but were not being given value earlier. So for example, when now people talk about trend, they talk about Zudio and the kind of growth that Zudio is bringing. When they now speak about Zomato, they speak about Blinkit and what Blinkit could become in times to come, right? Just trying to understand, how do you think about some of these additional business streams for any of the portfolio companies that you may be invested in?
Yeah, I think any of these companies, when we look at these businesses, what we try to identify is that if a particular company is suppressed from a price point or a valuation point in the market, what are the factors which is leading to the suppression in the valuation or the price in the particular company? Now, since you mentioned in case of Zomato and Blinkit, I think, if you look at the way the stock reacted post the announcement of acquisition of Blinkit after its listing, that is something which got our attention. We felt the market was overreacting, and that is where we looked beyond the short-term reaction and we looked at what can Blinkit do to it in the next 4 to 5 years. And if it's able to kind of leverage its brand, its network, its on-the-ground reach, can it complement its existing food business and also add to the top line and the bottom line? So these are things which, as an investor, one needs to look at any short-term event which is happening in the company. Is it an opportunity for the next couple of years? And we need to take a point of that. Now, you also mentioned about trend. Now, we were bullish on a trend mainly because of the way Zudio was growing. And initially, there were many people who were apprehensive about Zudio. They were saying, like, there have been many competition like that in the market. You also had your big names who were in a similar price point. But what we learned from being an actual visitor to a couple of their outlets is that the whole, I would say, the comprehensive experience as a consumer which you get when you enter in one of their stores is very different. The price point at which they're offering top-notch quality is very different, and that can attract a lot of the mass consumers into their stores, and that is exactly what has happened. So sometimes on the ground check, visiting the stores also gives you a good feel about the businesses in which you're entering into.